Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are covering something really fundamental, AI planners. And I want to specifically talk about this from a network engineer's perspective because this is where it gets really practical and relevant to what we do every day.
I like how you said that, from a network engineer's perspective. Because when people hear AI planning, they might think it is something abstract. But you are saying it actually connects to our daily work?
Exactly. And before we get into planners, let me quickly tie it back to what we covered in earlier sessions. We talked about retrieval augmented generation, which helps AI access knowledge. We talked about model context protocol, which helps AI interact with tools and systems. So AI can now access knowledge, retrieve information, and use tools. But there is still one piece missing.
And that missing piece is planning?
That is exactly right. Planning. Think about it this way. In networking, most real tasks are not single actions. They are multi-step workflows. Troubleshooting a network outage, that is not one step. Deploying a new switch, that is not one step. Investigating high CPU utilization, definitely not one step. Each of these requires a sequence of actions performed in the correct order.
So a simple AI model that just answers questions is not enough for these scenarios?
Not for complex scenarios, no. A simple AI can answer a question like, what causes high CPU on a switch? It will give you a list of possibilities, but it will not actually go out, check your monitoring system, pull the interface stats, review the logs, and give you a structured answer based on real data. That is what planners enable.
That is a really clear distinction. So what exactly is an AI planner?
Let me put it in simple terms. An AI planner is a system that allows AI to create a sequence of actions to achieve a goal. Instead of immediately producing an answer, the AI first asks itself, what steps are required to solve this problem? Think of it like a network engineer writing a troubleshooting checklist before starting work.
Oh, that is a great analogy. We all do that. Before touching anything, you think through the steps first.
Right, so let me give you a concrete example. Imagine the goal is to identify why a switch is experiencing high CPU. A good engineer does not just randomly start clicking around. They have a plan. Step 1, retrieve switch information. Step 2, check CPU metrics. Step 3, check interface statistics. Step 4, check control plane processes. Step 5, analyze logs. That is a structured plan.
And the AI planner does the same thing?
Exactly the same thing. The planner generates that sequence, and then at each step, it decides which tool to call. Maybe it hits a monitoring platform for CPU metrics. Maybe it calls a network controller for interface data. Maybe it queries a telemetry system for historical trends. The planner decides what to do next based on what it finds at each step.
So it is adaptive, not just following a fixed script.
Correct. And that is what makes it powerful. Let me walk you through a real practical example so you can see how this actually works step by step.
Yes, please, let's go through it.
So imagine a network engineer types this question. Why is switch leaf 102 experiencing high latency? Here is what happens. Step 1. The AI receives the question. Step 2. The planner analyzes it and identifies the goal. Investigate network performance for leaf 102. Step 3. The planner generates a task sequence. Check latency metrics from the monitoring platform. Retrieve interface statistics. Check CPU utilization. Review system logs. Step 4. The AI executes each task using the available tools. Step 5. After each result comes back, the planner decides whether it has enough information or needs to dig deeper. Step 6. Once sufficient data is collected, it produces a final conclusion.
And what does that final conclusion look like?
Something like Leaf 102 is experiencing high latency due to interface errors on uplink Ethernet 1/49. A specific actionable answer backed by real data from your environment.
That is dramatically different from an AI just saying, high latency can be caused by interface errors, CPU overload, or routing issues.
Completely different. One is a generic answer, the other is an actual diagnosis. And that is the difference the planner makes.
So, how does this look in a real operations environment? Like if a team actually deployed this?
Great question. Imagine an AI assistant integrated with your monitoring platforms, your network controllers, your configuration databases, your automation tools. An engineer asks, why is traffic dropping between two data center switches? The planner immediately starts building a workflow. Check interface error counters, check link status, check routing tables, check control plane logs. It executes each step automatically, and the engineer receives a structured analysis instead of manually opening 5 different dashboards and piecing it together themselves.
That is the cognitive load reduction we always talk about.
Exactly. And this is why planners matter so much right now. Modern networks are complex. Software-defined controllers, automation systems, telemetry platforms, large distributed infrastructures. Troubleshooting these environments requires structured workflows. AI planners allow the system to analyze problems step by step, automate the troubleshooting process, and coordinate across multiple tools, all without the engineer having to manually orchestrate every step.
Now I want to ask about how planners fit together with the other technologies you mentioned, RAG and MCP. How do they all work together?
This is where it really comes together. Think of it as 3 layers working in harmony. RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation, gives the AI access to your knowledge, your documentation, runbooks, design guides. MCP, Model Context Protocol, gives the AI access to your infrastructure tools and systems. And the planner, that is the intelligence layer that coordinates everything. It says, to answer this question, I need to retrieve relevant knowledge using RAG, call this specific tool via MCP, analyze the result, then call this next tool, and so on.
So RAG is the knowledge, MCP is the hands, and the planner is the brain?
That is a perfect way to put it. RAG is the knowledge, MCP is the hands that reach into your systems, and the planner is the brain that decides what to do and in what order. Together, they form the foundation of a genuinely useful AI-driven network assistant.
Before we wrap up, can you summarize the key takeaways for our listeners?
Absolutely. First, AI planning enables systems to break complex problems into structured workflows. That is the core idea. Second, for network engineers, this means AI can now plan troubleshooting steps, analyze network issues systematically, and automate operational tasks. Third, AI planners do not just answer questions. They execute intelligent, multi-step workflows across your network infrastructure. And fourth, when you combine planners with RAG and MCP, you get a genuinely capable AI operations assistant that can handle real-world network problems.
This has been incredibly clear. Thank you for breaking this down so practically for network engineers.